Hello, welcome to Health Professional Radio. I'm your host, Neil Howard, for this Health Suppliers segment. Our guest today is Mr. Paul Francis. Now, Paul left the architectural profession. He's been an inventor for 31 years, over 20 U.S. and 32 foreign patents, and he's here with us today to talk about Oyo Fitness, or On Your Own Fitness, as CEO and inventor of SpiralFlex and DoubleFlex. Welcome to Health Professional Radio, Paul.
Great to be here, Neil.
Thank you for joining us today. Oyo Fitness, as CEO of Oyo, talk about Oyo. How long has it been in existence?
Yeah, we're a fairly new company. We just launched our first product, the DoubleFlex Total Body Portable Gym, early in 2016, and we're starting to get some traction. We're in Brookstone and Amazon and Touch of Modern, and we're doing pretty well. And then we have a new product, kind of a product line extension called the DoubleFlex Black, and that just launched on Kickstarter, and we're 100% funded, and we've got another month to go. But the company really is built around a technology called SpiralFlex that I first developed for NASA when they were building the International Space Station.
You developed this for NASA because of their work on the International Space Station. You left a totally different industry. How did you go from architectural? I was a drafter for a while in my younger days, architectural drafter, and I mean it's a jump. I mean everything takes drawings. Is that how you got into inventing, an architect first?
Yeah, exactly. I was an architect, and it looked like a really tough, long haul, and I did a lot of financial, very tall ladder to climb. And I thought, well, gosh, if I could take this knowledge to, design and draw and communicate, maybe I could invent products and get paid, every time someone bought one. Okay. And that started me on the process of being an inventor. And my first invention was a hand tool called the Power Stroke Modular Tool System. And I was able to get that on QVC in the U.S. and Canada and Europe a number of years ago. But I've been inventing for over 30 years.
Now I've got a son that is in the Army now, and when he was young, we had a Bowflex in the basement. Is this something that you were involved in as well?
Yes. This technology, SpiralFlex. If I can back up to the NASA, how we got involved there. When NASA was completing the space station in 2000, they had to have a resistive exercise device installed before the first crew came up, and they were looking for the best countermeasure possible. And that's when I was able to get in there and show them my SpiralFlex technology. And then they contracted with my company, SpiralFlex Inc., to supply like 7 systems to them, and they installed a couple up on the space station. And over 50 crew members worked out for 10 years, maintained their bone and muscle mass in microgravity. So then I went around to all these fitness companies I've been visiting with, and I had a better story to tell them. And I ended up negotiating a license agreement with Nautilus, who owns the Bowflex trademark. And they had been selling the Power Rod version of the Bowflex home gym for a number of years, and they wanted to kind of upgrade their home gyms, and that's where we started developing the Bowflex Revolution, which is now their top of the line home gym that is powered by SpiralFlex, which they kind of look like weight plates, 5 pound, 10 pound, 20 pound resistance packs that you lock on and stack on to increase or decrease your resistance.
Now, are these products mainly intended for, strength building, athletics, bodybuilding, or can they be used in a physical therapy capacity for, say, building muscle mass after injuries, that sort of thing?
Yeah, we've had a lot of physical therapists become interested in using the technology because it doesn't create momentum, whereas when you're swinging a weight and stopping and starting, it creates a lot of joint stress, whereas the SpiralFlex technology doesn't use weight, but the resistance feels like isotonic resistance, like free weights. And so we've had a lot of physical therapists buy the product. And we also just completed a study at a senior living facility in Los Angeles, where they had 2 groups of 15 older adults working out 3 to 5 times a week for 12 weeks. And they'll be publishing that study here this summer. But based on the results of that program, now they started up a Group X program there at their facility 4 days a week using the Double Flex.
Right. So this Double Flex and the Spiraflex, basically, they use your own strength. And I guess as you become stronger and build more muscle mass, you can use the product more intensely. Or if you decide that you don't want to use it as intensely, you can use it just to maintain. And it sounds like it's great for any age group, even our older folks.
Yeah. The Flex Packs, they're rated at 5 and 10 pounds a piece. Mm-hmm. So you just snap those on like a weight plate, and to decrease or increase your resistance. And NASA actually contracted with a college in a university in the Netherlands, and they did a study comparing free weights to Spiraflex. And at the end of the 16-week study, they found that Spiraflex built the same amount of muscle mass as free weights. And so that gave NASA the confidence to use this for their astronauts as an exercise device on the station.
Have you been discussing some of these products with our military?
We are thinking about that because you have these forward deployed troops, mm-hmm. and there isn't space to house a gym with the heavy weights. Right. And so we'd love to get some of our equipment in the forward areas of the military, and also in their like surveillance planes and mm-hmm. ships and mm-hmm. submarines. Where they don't have the time to really set up a major, gym. And, so that's a good idea. We'll follow up on that.
How versatile a product is it when it comes to upper body, lower body, and core? Yeah,
the Double Flex, actually, you can take the Flex Packs off and then slip it in your back pocket. It's so small. And you open it up, it unfolds, and you snap on how much resistance you want. And then you grab these spherical balls on the ends that are connected to the arms and cables, and you can push it together and then pull it apart and extend the cable. So you're actually getting that's what we call it, the Double Flex, because it hits both your both sides of your muscle groups during one motion. So you're doing abduction and adduction in one movement, balancing the body, and which reduces your workout time. And so that's we have a patent on that, and of course a patent on the Spiraflex technology. And then you can unscrew the ends of the hand grips and lock them to ankle attachments, and you can do leg workouts, and then you can even do core workouts. And then you can flip it over the top of a door and extend it out for triceps and biceps, and so that's why we call it a total body exercise machine, because it will hit every part of your body. We have over 75 exercises that come in a chart with the product.
Now, in addition to a lot less stress on the joints as opposed to weight training, when it comes to just simply the stress on the muscles, are we getting the same type of lactic burn and stress that we would get with weights?
Yeah, it's very similar to free weights. It's isotonic resistance, so where there's both the positive and negative resistance through the range of motion. So it's very much comparable to working out with weights.
Now, where can our listeners go and get a demonstration online, possibly a video? You've got a web presence?
Yes, at oyofitness.com here in the States. We've got our website up, and we have I believe there's nine different workouts on the site that Nick Bolton, our fitness director, has put together. Mm-hmm. Everything from 5-minute kind of workout snacks you can do in your office to 20-minute, total body exercises you can do at home. And then we even have a Pilates and yoga programs that an aerialist mm-hmm. with a local group here in Kansas City put together for us. We're adding new workouts all the time to the website.
Well, I'm glad that you decided to talk with us today, Paul. It's been a pleasure.
Great, Neil. Thanks so much. I appreciate you taking the time to talk with me today.
Absolutely. You've been listening to Health Professional Radio for this Health Suppliers segment. We've been in studio with Mr. Paul Francis, CEO of Oyo Fitness. OYO is On Your Own Fitness, and inventor of Spiraflex and Double Flex. Transcripts of this program are available at healthprofessionalradio.com.au and also at hpr.fm. You can subscribe to this podcast on iTunes. You can also listen on SoundCloud.